You know that moment when your mum decides she's had enough of your problems and ships you off to the city, hoping you'll live a normal life? Yeah, that didn't happen. Hi, I'm Merlin, and this is how I ended up in Camelot, land of knights, kings, very pointy swords, and a strict no magic policy. By strict, I mean, if you so much as sneeze and it looks magical, boom, execution. Seriously, the first thing I saw when I got here? A sorcerer's head on a chopping block. Lovely welcome, right? Come for the markets, stay for the decapitations. So why did I come here? Because my magic was getting stronger. Out of control, really. Cups flying across the room, doors unlocking themselves, sheep mysteriously dyeing themselves purple, that sort of thing. My mum thought maybe Gaius, the court physician, could help me. Instead, within 5 minutes of arriving, I nearly fell out a window, got smacked by a flying book, and discovered Camelot's staircases are designed exclusively to trip me. Great start. But Gaius didn't scream, didn't point at me shouting, "Sorcerer." He just looked at me and said, "You have magic." Like I'd just told him I had freckles. And then he agreed to keep my secret, which was rather comforting, considering the alternative was me becoming the next head on the chopping block. Now this next part still annoys me. I was walking through the courtyard, minding my own business, when I ran into him. Arthur Pendragon. The prince, golden boy of Camelot, sword in hand, ego the size of a small kingdom. He was bullying a servant, typical royal pastime. So naturally I told him off. One thing led to another, and suddenly, I'm in the stocks. Covered in fruit. That was our first meeting. We were instant best friends. Just kidding. He hated me. I hated him. Destiny, meanwhile, was in the corner, laughing its head off. But while Arthur was busy throwing apples at me, something darker was happening. Enter Mary Collins, sorceress. Very angry mother. Her son had been executed by Uther, so she decided revenge was on the menu. She killed Lady Helen, stole her face with magic, and waltzed into Camelot looking like nobility, while plotting to murder the king.
In reflections, though, she still looked like herself. Note to self, if you're using a glamour spell, avoid mirrors, or puddles, or shiny cutlery. Anyway, that night I may have been thrown in the dungeons. Don't ask. Okay, fine. I tried using magic to fight Arthur. Again. Let's just say it didn't go well. Gaius was not impressed. But that's when I heard it. A voice, deep, ancient, echoing through the stones. Merlin. Turns out, there's a dragon lock beneath the castle. Yes, a dragon. Just casually chained up under Camelot for the past 20 years. His name's Kilgara, and apparently he's been waiting all this time to lecture me. He tells me I have a destiny to protect Arthur, to help him become the greatest king Camelot will ever know. And I'm like, really? Him? That royal prat who just threw fruit at me? But Kilgara wasn't joking. He said Arthur and I are two sides of the same coin. Our fates are entwined. No pressure. The next day, Camelot threw a big celebration. Lady Helen, really Mary in disguise, performed at the royal feast. Her voice was magical. Literally. Everyone in the hall fell into an enchanted sleep. Goblets clattered, people slumped over tables, snoring everywhere. Everyone, except me. Thanks to the dragon's oh-so-timely warning, and maybe a healthy dose of sheer panic, I fought through the spell. I spotted her, ready to kill Arthur, and in a flash of inspiration I gave a quick magical shove to the chandelier. Crash! Boom! End of Lady Helen. Arthur lives. And suddenly, I'm a hero. Secretly, of course. I can't tell anyone how I did it. Arthur thinks I just knocked her over. Gaius knows the truth, and me, I was still processing the fact that apparently I'd just saved the future of Camelot. Now, the best part? My reward. Did I get gold? No. A feast? No. A statue? Oh no. Uther, in his infinite wisdom, decided to assign me as Arthur's personal servant. Yep. Laundry, polishing boots,
getting hit in the face with practice swords every single day. Magic destiny, more like a magical internship. Arthur was thrilled. I was thrilled. Can you hear the sarcasm?
So there it is. My first 24 hours in Camelot. I learned magic could get me killed, made an enemy of the prince, spoke to a dragon, stopped an assassination, and got a job cleaning up after the very prat I'm apparently destined to protect. And somehow, that was just the beginning. Because destiny doesn't care if you're ready. It doesn't wait. It finds you, whether you like it or not. And as for me, well, turns out changing the future starts with surviving tomorrow.
Oh, hey, didn't see you there. If you like a bit of magic and near-death experiences, go on, hit like, share, and subscribe. Destiny insists.